Guess I'll punch these other mini ores. See if anything gets updated in the newspaper or something. What? 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 Oh! Because ZR.
The door closed.
I was like, why did it get muted?
We've got to tell Tim and the others. Right away.
I was still holding ZR to run. I wasn't expecting it to suddenly cut there. The door suddenly closed like that. Like, I do like having the option to hit ZR to fast forward things, but the fact that it'll continue, like, your input that you were just using to run as it suddenly cuts over is not great. Why did the door suddenly close like that? You're strong enough to open that door? No, even I couldn't open a door that big. Like, it kind of screwed me in that cutscene there. A temple or a zoo? It's supposed to be a temple. What makes you think that it's a zoo? What? Yeah, I figured. I better go discuss this with Tim. Let's go back to the others, Darmanitan. That was a door that we came from? Something? Because it was kind of hard to tell what direction there. Thanks, punch myself, whatever. Now, how do you get out of here if the door closed? Wow, disappeared in an instant. Careful out there next time, Manure. Oh, I didn't just leave it. Straight vanished. Okay. It didn't just leave then. I gotcha. Okay. Is there another one over here? Yep. Punch! Yeah, I feel so much lighter now. Now I can go rejoin my family. Thank you so much. But yeah. Yeah, maybe. And it's gone. Hope it makes it home safely. Okay. Hi. Got bad news, Tim. Doors to the ground floor just closed. What? Is that what that big rumbling sound was? So I'm gonna have to follow these steps and stuff, right? Yeah. That was the door shutting tight. But why would it do that? Well, I mean, it's already happened before. Dropping Mr. Dudo down here along with Darmanitan, so it's no surprise that it would happen again. Considering the door was shut before we got here. And the professor would have presumably opened it. So, I mean, what do? We've got to find a way out. We should have left someone out. We should have let What's-His-Face know how to open the door so he can get us out again. Maybe we should try talking to Gordon. He might know something we don't. Good idea. See what he has to say. Should have let Mr. Dudo out there know so that if the door closed, he could just open it for us again. But what do I know about being safe and stuff? I see. So that rumble really was the door closing. Did you suspect that already, Professor? Yes. The same thing happened when I came down to this floor. Suddenly a deep rumbling sound. Then I was trapped down here on this floor. That must have been one of the two rumbling sounds Slowpoke said he heard. Isn't there another exit? I believe so, yes. Do you know where? There may be one in the deepest room of the ruins. It's said that these ruins were originally built to host a ritual that strengthens the bonds between people and Pokemon. There's an ancient document describing the ritual, and I found one line particularly interesting. Solve all the riddles in the deepest place, and find yourself back in the sun's embrace. The sun's embrace must be a reference to the outside. I see. So if we solve all the riddles of the ruins, we might be able to find an exit and get out of here. Yes, that document is to be believed. I wonder what kind of riddles it's referencing. I'm not sure, but I'm curious about the two murals on this floor. Can't say for certain that they're related to the riddles or the ritual. They must have some meaning or other. There's a mural in this room and one in the other room. I'm gonna take a good look at them both. Thanks, Professor. We'll investigate them right away. Thank you. I'll stay here and ponder these riddles a bit. If you find anything, come let me know. Of course. Wide open to that page. According to Gordon, it sounds like there are clues in the murals. Yeah, the mural in this room and the mural in the other room. I think we'll be able to find a way out of here if we can figure out what those two murals mean. Let's go investigate, Tim. Mural depicting a human. Let's see if it can give us any clues about the exit. Yeah, like walking that way, that we can find some important hints here. Let's examine this closely. Looks like a drawing of a human. Yeah, style is similar to the relief we saw in the entrance too. It looks like there's a pedestal or something under its feet. Maybe it's depicting a statue of a human? Statue? That'd be depicting human should walk this way, and the other one is like Pokemon should walk this way. That opens the way. Simian murals all correspond to specific statues. So maybe there's a human statue somewhere too? I saw some reliefs of a human carved into a wall, but I don't remember seeing any statues. Yeah, this is meant to signify that you, as a human, walk across these steps. These look like footprints. Yeah, walk that way. Based on the direction they're pointing, it looks like they're walking away from the human. Zigzagging everywhere. So yeah, start over there and then you go around like that. Some meaning to that weird path? Yes. Whoops. I don't know what this means though. What if the door drawn here is supposed to be the exit out of the ruins? Oh, that's the door then? Or like object in the human mural. So yeah, it opens that up.
Hey.
Seems that way. I haven't been anywhere that looks like this. Where could the exit be then?
Alright.
I think that's all there is to see here. Yeah, like follow that path and stuff. I don't see any pressure plates here or anything though. So, yeah, the other one was over here, right? Whee! Mural depicting a Pokemon. This might be a clue about the exit. Let's check it out.
Hey.
Now think really hard as you examine this. Sure. It's an image of a Pokemon. This is meant to be Clefairy. Ah, and where are those reliefs of Clefairy carved into the entrance? This mural. What's that shape under Clefairy's feet? Footsteps. Looks like some sort of pedestal. Maybe it's depicting a statue of Clefairy. Oh, you mean right under. Okay. Okay. Simian murals were representing statues, so maybe this one is too. That's the case, though. There should be an actual statue somewhere. Also, my right hip just cracked as I was adjusting. Might also adjust my camera down slightly. Sure, that looks good, right? Maybe we just haven't found it yet. Are these Pokemon footprints? Footprints on a mural of a Pokemon.
Hey.
Yeah, of a Pokemon. Not of Pokemon footprints, but of a Pokemon. I think we could be pretty sure of that. They remind me of the ones in the mural of the human we saw earlier. They're taking a weird path. Think that means something? I think this drawing represents a door. Yeah, I guess so. Then there's a drawing just like this on the mural with the human too. That's the exit. We should be able to get out through there if we solve the last puzzle.
Alright.
I think that's all there is to see here.
Okay, let's start deducing.
Let's start deducing. Begin deducing. I'll examine both murals. Did you learn anything? Murals seem to be hinting at something. Let's figure out what it is together. Actually, I should have checked out that left one. Just out of curiosity of what it was. Like some aliens becoming both human and Pokemon. Gosh dang it, now I want to see what the description on that image was. Murals depict footprints moving away from a statue. Does that mean we need to move the statues in the same direction as the footprints? Footprints are moving away from the statues, so we should move the statues in the same direction. I think you might be onto something there. We still got one problem. It's a big one. Yeah, you don't know where those statues are. Well, then we move as a human and Pokemon. Exactly. Even if we understand the clue, it's useless if we can't find the mechanism itself. There's gotta be a room on this floor somewhere that has those statues. One with like all the ice and rocks and stuff, probably. That we were hiding from Darmanitan, right? Nothing in the murals indicates that, though. Where the heck are the statues? Let's see. So we figured out what the murals mean, but you still don't know where the exit is. I mean, can't we for sure say that we know exactly what the murals mean? We don't know where the statues are. Don't know for sure whether there's statues or not. Like, I guess there will be statues somewhere around, knowing how these games typically go. But what if it does mean that it just is meant to be human and Pokemon actually move those steps? We can't say conclusively we know for sure what it means. Right. We've already looked through every room down here. I'm not sure where else we can look. The old document said that the exit was in the deepest room. Deepest, huh? Wait a second. We really searched all the rooms. There's a big layer of ice in that last one. Can't be sure until we look around a bit more. Why don't we try looking at the deepest room in the ruins one more time, Tim? This is the room where we were in when you went to go check on the professor, right? This room is the farthest back from the entrance to the ruins, which makes it the deepest, I think. We should probably look around here again. We saw that hole into the room before. We might find something else. Okay, let's give it another once over. Thanks, Tim. I'd say I know exactly what we're looking for. Let's pay close attention to the walls and floor. Also, why was there a breeze coming from here? It just led into another, like, very limited space room. It's not like it led to outside or a much significantly vaster space or anything like that.
I can feel a breeze.
Yeah,
even
that
though we're
stupid hole.
underground. What strange ruins.
We already established that. Check this room thoroughly. It's a wall of ice here. Doesn't look like there's another room in this direction. It really is a big hunk of ice, though. I think Mr. Mime and Bergmite made it. Wait, maybe this wall is... Is it, Pikachu? Hold on. I feel like I'm on the brink of an epiphany. Do the pattern here, and then
The puzzles
wall of
the
ice opens or
murals.
something. I don't know.
Also, a maze with a dead end.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
Of course. It all makes sense now. A
Bolt of brilliance!
There's a mechanism on the other side of this wall. Oh!
Huh?
If the mechanism's on the other side of this ice wall, then what we thought was a real wall is just a thick slab of ice? This is the only wall that's completely frozen over. Don't you find that odd? I'm sure this wall is the same as the one in Mr. Mime's room. So this is nothing but ice. Sure looks like a wall to me. I mean, we don't have any proof yet, but there's one way to find out. Go ahead and do what you do best, Darmanitan. Didn't I try to punch this at one point? What's wrong? I really need your strength right now. He seems to be asking him to break down the wall of ice. But Darmanitan's not even trying to do it. Maybe he doesn't want to break this ice? Apparently, there's someone in there. He's not sure it's a good idea to let us in. Seems like Darmanitan is still wary of us humans. Darmanitan, please listen. I know you can't understand what I'm saying. We don't mean you or your friends any harm. If we make it out of here, I'll make it my personal mission to help you. I'll take care of you and all your friends, I swear. Tim, do you think your Pikachu could put in a good word for us? So he knows for sure that, you know, Pikachu can understand human speech? Please, Darmanitan. We're all friends here. Even though he was saying, like, I know you can't understand me, but I don't have any food. But now he's establishing that he does think that Pikachu understands and can relay. I mean, who am I to expect consistency, but, please, Darmanitan. We're all friends here. Sounds like he's on board. So he really did understand our feelings.
Give it what for,
Okay.
Darmanitan.
I mean, I did try to punch the Darmanitan, I'm fairly certain. Going crazy. Tree? You know, if it was this cold, you think that it wouldn't have leaves on it. You think it would try to go dormant.
Magnificent.
Just scrolls and stuff?
What a sight.
Okay, it wasn't that magical. It's one tree and outside. So there was a room here after all. Like, they're acting like they just stumbled upon, like, the most incredible thing ever as I look across the whole room. Like, if they were looking right at the tree in the outside and saying amazing, it's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. And that is pretty amazing. That's pretty cool. But just looking at the whole general room and what a sight, it's like, really? Oh, so there was a room here after all. Just like I said. Pretty impressive, Pikachu. There should be a mechanism in this room that we can activate.
Huh?
Hidden lever in the tree. Ice Cube, icy poker face. What a description.
Wait! I promise we're not gonna hurt you!
Why did that Nia fade through black? These are both... Oh, no, it's not both.
That shaking just now.
And made cutscenes. This one is the animation preset one.
Oh.
The shaking felt just like when the door closed before. Ice Cube caused that somehow, right? Yeah. Some kind of switch on the floor. Oh, and here's the statues. And we gotta move, and then the door opens. Saying that Ice Cube didn't mean to shut us in here. So we should blame her. Don't worry, we're not blaming her for anything. Was Darmanitan hesitant to break the wall because of Ice Cube? Says Ice Cube's even more afraid of humans than the rest of the ice Pokemon are. That's why he built a huge wall of ice, so no one else could get in this room. Where do you eat? Like, how do you get food? How do you survive here, then? It might be good to hear Ice Cube's story, too. I just hope we can convince her to trust us. I can try talking to her while we're solving the mystery of the mechanism. I know how to do it. Oh, my God. all got in here through the hole in the room's ceiling. And you're sorry you didn't tell us about this room even though you knew about it. Don't worry about it, Darmanitan. We know you were just looking out for your friend. No, I can't get him to punch this! It's a big hunk of ice here. Ice Cube probably made it. It really is big, though. Surprised you could make something of this scale. Punch it, move the things, and then we're out of here. But I can't get you to punch it until the in-game characters know without a shadow of a doubt that's what we need to do. Ugh. No need to be scared, Ice Cube. We're friends of Darmanitan. Yes, really. So could you please trust us? It's okay if it's just a few questions, eh? Oh, you, Ice Cube. You've been in this room the whole time. Okay. You all came in through the hole in the ceiling. And then all the others left the room, but you stayed here because you were too scared. So you got Darmanitan to make you a big wall of ice to keep you safe inside. She must have been really terrified. You don't need to be scared anymore, Ice Cube. We're here to rescue you. Yeah, really. So cheer up, Ice Cube. We've got your back. Looks like she's smiling a little. Really? I can't really tell from her face. But Darmanitan. So, Darmanitan's been protecting you this whole time. He made sure to stay nearby, too, to make you feel safe. And it's thanks to Darmanitan that you were able to escape from the people in white. I can see why you're intent on repaying him someday. But you know, he doesn't expect anything in return, right? That's not why he did it. Don't do anything too rash. Or the people dressed in white.
Hey.
Where are the humans who captured you all? Really far away, huh? Walked for days before you found this place. So the thought that those humans might come here really scares you. Don't worry. If they show up here, we'll send them packing. Didn't really help with the mystery here. It's the Clefairy statue. It's like in the mural. This is definitely the right room then. Now we just have to move the statue exactly how the mural showed. It should be a human statue too. Where do you think that is? It's a real chin scratcher. It's gotta be in this room somewhere. Let's look around. Come on, just punch it! Oh my god. This video game.
Right.
This is the last room. Hope we can find the exit without much trouble. It's right there. Just move the statues. What is it, Slowpoke? He's been working so hard to rescue Gordon. I think he's just about out of steam. Hang in there just a little bit longer, Slowpoke.
Yes.
Darmanitan was worried about Ice Cube, huh? I guess he was just trying to protect his friend. Oh, I can't inspect any of the squirrels or anything. Big rock fall here. This is the tree that Ice Cube was up in. Very amazing that a tree this big could grow in an underground room like this. Oh, look, there's light coming in where the roof collapsed. That light must be what helped the tree grow so big. Let's get the mechanisms of the room and talk to Ice Cube. Well, what am I supposed to do? I know what I need to do, but the game won't let me do it. What do I need to do to get the game to let me do it? Like, nothing to deduce here. Like, it's so obvious, but they don't want to do it. It's supposed to be the exit out of the ruins. It's no good. This thing's not going to open unless we figure out that mechanism. I looked all over the room. I didn't see a statue of a human anywhere. There has to be one, though. Let's talk to Gordon again. Good idea. How dumb do I think the players are? Like, again, I get that this is a game that's meant to be that, like, anyone can solve it. But, like, come on!